Alright, got the second skin all finished. Time to build some subs. We need to get these things over to Gately's. Alright, today's the day. Building some subs. Alright, just getting started with this. Let's see what we got here. All the parts it takes. Preloaded a little Loctite on these. Always put some Loctite on these fasteners. So one of the first steps to building this woofer is getting our triple joint ring adhered onto the coil, or the coil former rather. And I designed a little 3D printed assembly jig. So what I'll do is I'll slide this little guy on here. And I put my little jig in place that sits nicely on the top of that coil. I bring this guy in and I just gotta kind of hold this in place while I glue it, which
perfect. Then you don't have to mark it every time, and
I have to mark it and measure and check.
Faster and a lot more efficient. You know, tinsels have came a long way since back in the day. Those are super nice. It looks like it self-levels a little bit too.
It does pretty well, yeah.
The wire coming off the coil has to be attached to all these tinsels. That's what he's doing. A little wrap around, a little ferrule, a little crimp, some solder.
Just a nice little drip in there.
Starting to look like a sub. Ew, that's really looking like a sub.
Put your shield right in line with that.
Mm-hmm.
A little heavy thing, just like that.
Put something heavy on there for a little bit. Wait for it to dry.
This guy will stay right here till tomorrow.
It's starting to look like a subwoofer right now. We're just waiting for the adhesive to dry. And as soon as that's done, solder on the direct leads. We're not using spring terminals. It's going to be all direct leads on these. That'll be coming up next. 3 more of these to go, but you kind of get the picture by now. So we'll fast forward to some soldering on the direct leads, and then we'll show you what they look like actually moving.
Tuck this guy in here, and give it a little push, and then I pull this guy back over it until I'm like perfectly flush. Squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. And then I get way up here where I got lots of crimp. And get this guy like this. Okay.
Couple little ferrules. Now it's time for some solder. Is that it? Is that a wrap?
That's them, man. All 4 of them are done and built. All ready.
Sick as hell.
Yeah.
Let's get one of these things moving right now. Yeah, look at that. Look at that thing. Obviously this red looks way better out in the sun, but still looks good.
Hertz, 20 hertz, what do you want?
Start with 20, maybe do a little 10. We'll start out with 20, you know, the higher frequencies. That thing moving nice. Give it some juice. I know it's brand new, but you give it more or not? Yeah. Drop that bitch down to 10 hertz. Real quick. 10 hertz. Alright, 15 hertz. Turn it off now before it falls off the table. These are going in the box soon. Got a little bit of wiring to do, but for the most part, total success. It's gonna look a lot better in the sun, even though it's never gonna see the sun in the box probably. Bad as hell. think the camera is doing this paint any justice. All that's really left to do now is to drop them in the box and run the wires. That's coming up next. So stay tuned, subscribe, all that good stuff. And for now, I'm out of here. Get the audio for the win again.